pandemic, everybody in the world now understands what it is like to live with an anxiety disorder and a panic disorder. You now understand what it's like to live being afraid to go outside, being afraid to be around people. Think about that. There are people in this world where a lockdown situation is their everyday because they can't handle going out there. There's too many people. I'm one of them. And as a mother, I struggle with that because I don't want my children to be the same way. And my children, bless their little hearts, they are so outgoing. They're very happy boys. And they're missing school, missing their teachers. And so I'm hoping that my provincial government's plan to get everything going again will work. Now, what their plan basically is, in regards to the schools anyway, from what I understand, from what I received from the school district, was that the children will be scheduled for a certain amount of time each day, maybe not each day, but a certain amount of time in small groups. I don't know what that's going to look like at this stage, but it's a starting point, and for someone like me, at this point, it is a necessity. Keep in mind, I am currently a single mother with no help, no friends to help me, no family to help me. I'm doing this on my own, on top of continuing my own education. Now, I've recently received my business management degree, and I'm currently working on my accounting degree. These are just, basically it's for personal improvement. I don't need to prove anything to anybody anymore. I don't need to prove anything to anybody anymore. So much power in that simple statement. I don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. And I know I'm not the only person in the world who feels they have to prove something to somebody. And if you're like that and you're watching, you need to start telling yourself that you don't have to prove anything to anybody anymore. No one has power over you unless you give it to them. Until July of last year, I lived through all kinds of abuse. This began when I was 2 years old. And I'm not really going to get into it because it is hard. It's traumatic. And now I have to learn how to live without that fear. I have never lived without that fear. So I literally don't know how. A lot of people would think I'm strong. Yeah, for the most part, they're right. But I'm still human. And I have to learn that my best is good enough for the three people who matter the most. And that's my children. But I can't convince myself that my best is good enough. Because I have always been pushed to be better than my best. And it's taken a toll on me. It's destroyed my self-confidence. It's caused serious body image issues. It's damaged every aspect. I think what I've been through, everything's been damaged. Every aspect of my life has been touched in some way or another from it, from what I've been through. And there were many times when I wanted to give up. The gentle voice would always whisper, not here, not now, not like this. And I was always alone when this would happen. To give you an idea of how bad it was, those kind of thoughts of just giving up and ending it all started when I was 10 years old. When I was diagnosed with depression, with suicidal tendencies. So yes, that's a trigger topic for me. But I need people to understand one thing about those who get to that point. They gave up trying to find somebody to talk to because nobody was listening. And if just one person hears that and understands what I mean, then maybe I just saved one life. I have been to the point of giving up talking to people. I have been to the point of realizing nobody's gonna listen. And I have been to the point of no return. But I'm still here. I'm still standing. And I am taking what I have been through and helping as many people as I possibly can. Even if it's just a few words of encouragement, or helping a child have the confidence to face their abuser in court. I have done that. All because I didn't have the courage to. myself. And I still don't. I still don't. And what you're not seeing right now is the slight tremor of my body. My tears bring out very painful memories. I'm afraid to cry. And I know this particular vlog may seem like it's just me whining and sniveling, but you know what? This is reality. Reality isn't always pretty. Most of the time, reality is pretty harsh. And I don't really care what all those negative people think about me. I really don't. Because you know what? The only person I have to impress is me. The only person whose opinion of me matters is me. And a lot of the time I don't have a very good opinion about myself. But I'm no longer going to allow anyone to drag me down. And I think that's a good spot to call it a night. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you all next time.